Okay, so this is probably our last video, unless I'm mistaken, and we're looking here at the Post Manager PHP. So this is the real engine in our blog. This is the one thing that will be creating, deleting, and updating posts. So how do we do that? I'm going to look at each of the functions in a moment, but before we do that, I want to get your attention to this. So we have the three functions, but this little piece of code here is the thing that makes the magic and makes sure with only this file we can delete, edit, and create posts. How? Remember those links we created before that have that mode variable? For example, we have this here in admin. When you created all the links, we even either have it here as mode equal delete, or if you use the JavaScript here, mode equal delete. So Post Manager will receive this mode and check, is it delete or is it edit? If it's neither of those, he's going to be using the create post. So it's a very simple if, else if, else. You should know that by now without big problems. So how does that work? How does each one of them work? I'm going to follow them in sequence. So starting with delete post. And let's see here the function. Basically, it receives the ID via get. You connect to the database and you prepare a statement. Very simple. Delete from. This should be the table name in your database, where post ID. Remember, this should be exactly as it is in your database. The title, the heading of the column, and here a parameter. Remember, you really need the column before it. That's it. So simple as that. You're going to be executing this, and after that you're redirecting to the admin page. So let's just take a quick look and see how it works. So going back to the admin, I'm going to delete this, my JavaScript confirmation, and redirecting here, and that's it. If you paid attention, you will notice that I get some echo here that didn't really work. So we can even delete this. This is an old test. Next in sequence we have the update post. So this one receives the ID via get. Okay, on that from here. Okay, so it receives this ID here in the post form that has the values. Then both post title and post text come via post because you send them through the form. You connect to the database and you prepare the query. How you do that? Update table name, set column heading as it is in the database equals to your parameter for title. Post text, again as it is in the heading, equals to your parameter for text, where post ID, and I'm repeating myself to make sure you remember this, as it is in the heading of the table, equals to the parameter. You bind all three of the parameters, execute the statement, and redirect back to the admin. So that's it. if we want to see it working, we have it here. So I click, I change, let me play with this a little bit. You can see I added some HTML in my thing. Send, and you have it changed here. So after all that, you only have the create post function to check. So I have here, I commented the lines that had the first version. If you remember, when we first created this file, the table was not, it was not for auto increment. We received post ID via post, and we bound it here. So in this version we don't do that anymore. So we're just receiving the post title and post text, and when we prepare the statement, we have the values. So the first one, which would be the ID, is set as default. Okay, we bind the parameters again, execute the query, and redirect to admin.php. So what it does is this: new post test. This is the new post I just added. Click send, and here it is, the new post I just added. I think that's all. So let me know if you have any problems, and good luck for your test next week.